Who's the first one in? Who's the first one in? Who's gonna be? It's Spot. Spot is the first one to comment, followed by Janet, and there's Becky. Hi there, Becky, and there's Jody. Becky, how you been? And James is back. Welcome back, James. There we go. Now, yeah, make sure to double tap. Let's see what YouTube gives us. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It is important to kind of test the platforms to see what kind of mood they're in. As you all know, these platforms can be finicky. Doing pretty good, Becky. As patient as I can be, because I can't remember if you were aware, but I'm trying to get a shed, and we're waiting for the permit process to not be on hold anymore, to be approved, so we can move forward with it. Otherwise, doing pretty good. How you been? Fully recovered. Nice, Becky. That is good to hear. Right off here. That's looking good. Yeah, I got the hole that I dug mostly filled back in, or the trench, I should say. And which side did I just do? I just did that side, so this side's nice. There we go. Now there, I'm in. I got 35 people and 7 mics. Make sure to double tap the screen or go to the 3 dots and like the live if you so would. It's free to do. If you don't like the live, then a clown is going to end up underneath your bed at midnight. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. Y'all remember those emails though? If you don't forward this email to like 25 people, a scary clown's gonna end up underneath your bed. Hi there, Chantel. If you all like the live, I'll make sure to tell Santa Claus that you've been a very good person this year and deserve something nice. I have very good connection with Santa Claus. Him and I are like this. Yeah, that's already been polished up. Of course, that is just my fingerprints there. But yeah, the goal is to get this all polished all the way around here. Will window cleaner work? I mean, yeah, once everything's polished up, window cleaner helps keep it clean. So now the trick. Oh, is this the spot I didn't get polished last time? Maybe not. So there's a third spot that I completely missed. So we need to sand that one down, and that one we should be able to get that with the 600 maybe. It's not too terribly bad on that side. 600 might do it. Zombie Hunters double tap this video. Yeah, this one's had the nice flash on that side, and then it had a nice double layer on this side. It's like more foily. It had a nice little color pocket there on the side. So we need to find that edge, and we're gonna work that right there, and we have to go back a step. So that happens sometimes. A lot of you should know this right now, hopefully. But if you don't, sometimes you have to go back. It's a Venn diagram joke. No, yeah, it's funny, Patrick. Like when I said double tap, the first thing I thought of was Zombieland. So I understood the reference. Make sure we have that right spot over here. Because we will end up having to blend it a little bit, I think. Oh, it's not enough water. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. If we do too much, we gotta blend the whole thing all over again. If that should work. Didn't take too long. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. This is part of the process. Where's the knobs for the water things for this thing are a lot softer on the fingers. They're very, very pokey. So typically, if you ever have to go back over a stone, let's say like we just did with the 600 grit, and you hit the focus like on this spot down here, typically what you have to do is on the next stage up, and this is really for like any stages really, you have to blend. Or for those people that wear makeup, it's like makeup, you gotta blend it. Or art. Either way. Makeup is kind of like art, to a degree. So yeah, we just focus on this spot with the 600 grit, so now we have to use the 1200 grit and go around the outside of it to blend it in with the finished side of the stone. And then when we go to polish, it shouldn't show. Well, hi there, Fred. And then it'll look something kind of like that. I want to spend a little bit more time on there just to make sure they got it all out. Just soften it up. Thank you, Freddie. Well, hi there, Martin Luther King Jr. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have Bitcoin. I don't even have any cash money in my wallet, so there's also that. Rocky Mountain Bear. Hi there, Rocky Mountain Bear. I just realized the lights want to try to give us that black bar. Hey, Drew Anderson, howdy there. getting there. Almost done. I think we've already done all sides. Just to be sure, I'm going to go through it one more time. Just to make sure I didn't miss any sides. Because this is one of the reasons why I don't like doing facets. As far as like... Actually, let me rephrase that. Yeah. No, I'm not going to rephrase that. This is one of the reasons why I don't like really doing facets on like big stuff. Because I always lose track. I know with like faceting smaller stones, it's going to be a similar process, just with flat wheels and more facets. But I think at least with the faceting stones for like that aspect, like you can keep track on a piece of paper. I'm assuming of kind of where you left off at. Whereas with this, and I've done another project where there's a lot of facets on a stone, or I guess faces. They weren't like sharp facets. I was constantly losing track of which I already did, especially for like the higher grid stages. And I don't like using permanent marker on stones. Especially stones that have cracks or crevices, because the ink gets inside those crevices, and it's like, I wouldn't say impossible, it's just a pain in the butt to get out. Can't forget that tomorrow's garbage day. And I'm going to play Minecraft tonight. I was going to do that last night, and I didn't. I got stuck into TikTok and stupid doom scroll. And then our other spot, the other spot I'm not worried about. You already did the other spot. Alright. I have to do that spot right there in the tip. You gotta do that one. And then gotta do right there. And the other side, which should be fine. Yeah, that side's fine. Yeah, okay. Tip. God, where'd it go? Tip. Okay. That one's done. And then I was over here. Kind of on the side a little bit. Yeah, Opal guy, I'm trying to ride that algorithm wave, and it's kind of hard actually, because YouTube's like, nah. It's kind of a shame, really. I just feel like YouTube should be helping us out, especially if they want people to stay on the platform. They should help boost the views a little bit. I'm just saying. They want people to watch. They gotta help out the creators. If they're not helping out the creators, then don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Opal guy, I'm really leaning towards my first theory. One of my theories, anyway, is because since I was gone for a while, I didn't go live, and when I did a live, I think YouTube's like, "Oh, cool, you're back. Let's go ahead and throw you into the algorithm and have like a few hundred people watch your live, and let's get you a bunch of views." But But you gotta act quick because we'll give you a week, and then after that week's up, then you're on your own. I think that's what's happening. Well, Opal guy, I don't monetize these lives, and I think that might be part of it. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I think it's because I don't have the monetization turned on for these lives. I know a lot of people can't really do the afford the YouTube Premium, or they want to pay the premium. I would almost argue that I hate ads a lot. I know hate's a very strong word. I do not like ads, and especially since I'm always working in the shop and I'm always listening to music. I told the story before. I was on a ladder in here. I forgot what I was doing. I think it was when I was redoing the inside of the garage, and a 20-minute ad played in the middle of my music while I'm on a ladder. I'm like, oh no, this isn't happening. And I very promptly bought YouTube Premium. I'm like, none of this, no more of that. If anything, I monetize my long form content as far as like my actual videos that I take the time to edit and stuff. Shorts are technically monetized, depending if it has like music on there. My short that has like 1 million views, since it has someone else's music, like a big band, Postal Service. I think it was Such Great Heights. I had the song, yeah. But since I use their music, I didn't get a whole bunch of money off that video. I think I only got like a few bucks. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of money off that one. So I do what I can for these lives to not monetize them, because well, the ad money, it pays for a few things, but not a lot. I get my revenue from rocks. Unless they like for example, for like this, yeah, I polished this on a live, but someone adopted it, so that helped pay for my time and everything else. And I teach the process for free. Okay, how dry is this? Because I haven't used it in a few days. Oh, that's not too bad. I enjoy teaching this kind of content because, you know, a lot of people out there, not everyone, but actually I wouldn't say a lot. I would say like there's a good portion of people that don't necessarily show how they do stuff, and I'm always happy to show for free how I do stuff. Well, Ghost of Gaia, thank you so much. Where's my bell? My bell's way over there. Oh, I still gotta fix the bell. There we go. Thank you, Ghost of Gaia. Muchly appreciated. Every bit goes a long way. Thank you for that. Plus, like these lives, it's you know, aside from teaching you like how I'm doing this stuff and showing like how everything's done, these lives also kind of help make up for the fact that like I haven't been doing a lot of long form content lately, because it all goes back to the algorithm. YouTube is favoriting short form and vertical format over widescreen longer format, and I'm still gonna make them. Because I used to be like dedicated on doing my not premieres, but my uploads on Wednesdays, and I'm kind of to the point where I will release the videos when I get to it. I don't want to rush things. I would rather take the time and slowly release things. Weird, Janet. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't happen on my lives, even with the monetization turned off. Because there could be a time where YouTube could still put ads on videos, even though if the creator does not monetize them. There's always that chance. So you know something? Nice clean a nice clean new brand new little splash guard. It's like $3 and change. Yeah, absolutely, Ghost of Gaia. Still in the Gaia toilet seat. Well, I don't often flip through the YouTube vertical lives. Like whenever like Dave goes live, like once he's like, I'll watch for a little while and then when I leave, I don't go back. I don't typically scroll through because whenever I seem to scroll through, I see weird stuff. Cedar and Stone, yeah, long time no see. Hope you've been well. We're just working on finishing up this piece of obsidian after like what, a week and a half, give or take. Some cerium on there. Yeah, Opal guy. It's like one of those things where like, just because you can go live, it does not mean you should go live. Been good. Summer is just absolutely wild for me. Winter is my rock counting time. Nice. Yeah, I told Amy that we need to go to the beach here soon. It's been a minute. So for those that happen to be new, that are lurking in the background and haven't clicked or said hello, I am using a cerium oxide made by Gorgon Glass Company, and we're using it on a carpet wheel. And I feel it sticking a little bit, but it's doing okay so far. And Tyler gifted 5 memberships. And we got Penelope, Kira, Julie, Ricky, and Jeff. Thank you, Tuttle. Where's that been? Especially with this one on. Thank you, Tuttle. Much appreciated. And for those new members, if you happen to be lurking in the background, there is a giveaway going on right now on the member side of the channel. I'm going to be picking one winner this weekend for the brand new mineral Lego set. Also, Tuttle, I don't know how long you were watching, but the first live that I had up, I got the trilobites all prepped, so I just got to get it packed up and sent out. Because September's giveaway was a fossil fish, turritella, a head magnifier set, and trilobite. So if you all remember what it looked like before, I'll show you here. Ta-da! See how it's a little kind of foggy over on this side. We just got to focus on that corner right there. I did be careful. If you can see, there's a towel I have draped down. That towel is there, so if I accidentally drop this, hopefully I don't, helps catch it a little bit. Well, hopefully I can catch Tara's live after I get done here. It's also almost dinner time too, so just like that. See, it's not foggy anymore. Let's make sure I kind of get the edge over here. Focus on the edge. that side. Now we gotta do that side right there. Yeah, okay. So this is the side we had to fix a little bit. Doesn't show how fast this could go. I'm gonna add a lot of weight on here, or a lot of pressure. Let's get a little dried there in the center. See how quick that can be? But I like to take my time. You know what? I do not like to rush the polishing process. Not one bit. I am not looking forward to polishing all those Moroccan agates though. It's gonna take forever. I wish there was a faster way to do those. I just don't want to do those. There's too many of them. Usually when I'll say I'll do a project, usually I think that I'm going to do like 1 or 2 pieces. I was not expecting like a few dozen. Wild Heart! Hi there, Wild Heart. You want to get me overwhelmed really easily. Give me too much stuff to do. Okay, I'm trying to get this cleaned off so you can see this. So that one corner that we had to kind of blend in, you can't really tell where we had to fix. This message was hell for review. Ooh, a vibratory tumbler. Yeah, that'd be really nice for those big ones. A giant one. It smells like dinner is almost done. River is cooking for you, and I was very excited to give it to you. It's a little pretzel dried cherry concoction with dill, parsley, salt, and every other spice we have. Sounds delicious. Oh, my taste buds. I have 4 taste buds. Sounds wonderful. To do that side yet. Okay. Well, hi there, Daniel. Welcome in. Well, hi there, Sir Roxalot. Dill and cherry sounds interesting. I didn't even know we had cherries. That's the problem. It's coming along nicely. Make sure we get the edges really well. I was at Home Depot, just taking pictures of stuff for ideas for the inside the new space. Yep, we're working on a piece of fire obsidian. So we polished this one a few weeks back, and I'm just going back and I'm doing the edges now. It's basically like it's going to be a giant. Usually I don't polish pieces like this all the way around, but I figured it'd be nice to have a little palm stone. Switch it up a little bit. And this piece has already been adopted. I'll have to start doing more pieces here soon. At least until people are tired of fire obsidian. Oh, nice, Daniel. I got a big piece outside too. I was doing an experiment with the angle grinder on, and like most products that are around here, I got distracted and it now sits outside unfinished. There's a big old piece of silver sheen. Oh no, Wildheart, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. Hopefully, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Wildheart. Wildheart, I mean, at some point, I will be making it up your way to maybe get some stuff from you. Help sell some stuff on consignment if you're okay with that. At least get things kickstarted for you. I'm just going through and making sure the edges are nice polished too, because sometimes like the edges can get like accidentally sanded like during part of the process. I just want to make sure everything's nice and done. Daniel, it depends on the obsidian. If it is fire obsidian rough and if it's a good price, then yes. Otherwise, I have a bunch of other obsidian that's just outside that I'm trying to sell it at some point to get rid of it because I have too much of the other stuff. Fire obsidian is my thing. I mean, I'll still get other obsidian to resell for like auctions and stuff, but like I'll buy rocks, but I'm very picky about what I buy anymore because I have sorted. I can't even tell you how many rocks I've sorted. I have a big old pile out back. I am exhausted from sorting rocks. Like if I see a collection of stuff that's just in buckets, I'm like, ugh. I think the only way I'll buy like a rock estate if it's like specimens, or if it's whole thunder eggs, or petrified wood rounds, or if I know that it's obsidian from Glass Butte, specifically from like the fire pits, then yeah, I'll buy it. But like, space is incredibly limited right now. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just wiping off all the excess polish because I did a video a while back the importance of not dumping stuff down your drain that shouldn't be going down there, and polish is one of them. Because what'll happen is if you were to take, over a period of time of, rinsing off stuff that is coated with polish and you wash down your sink, eventually it's going to cake up in the drains. So just going to wipe off most of it the best we can. I'm just going to wipe off my hands. Oh, nice, Daniel. As best I can here. I almost need to have like a water bucket in here, but I'll rinse this off and then hopefully we didn't miss anything. And then I can get this boxed up. I'm just going to push this whole cart, this whole shelf down the line. Oh, lordy. The big cart. Okay, it's rubbing on something. Oh, that's what it's hitting. Two. You guys get to hear all the dad sounds. Well, hi there, Brenda. I'm gonna have to be around this way. And... okay, I did not think this through. Hold on. Fabric off Grandma's couch. No, that is a Berber carpet. It has Theocalus and all, like to say, like Berber, as like Berber. Another way you can say baby, Berber. Come on. There we go. I need to find my other camera around here somewhere. I see a coyote in the wild in his natural habitat. Yeah, around here. Well, hi there, Jerry. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here. And hi there, Red Lady. This is fog. I'm already fogging it up. That one's all done. And hang out with me while we get this wrapped up to go to his new home. Can light pass through it? No, not this piece. There's too many layers in there. Yeah, Red Lady! Amy's making hamburgers too. There's a hamburger kind of night. Come back here, box. Like that. Ghost of Gaia. It shows better at shortwave, and I believe you can still kind of see the red at midwave, but definitely shortwave is the best for the obsidian. I have a couple of these left. I should buy some more of these. And then Ghost, I'm still going to put a card in here. The number on the back of the card is going to change here soon, so kind of ignore that one, but there's going to be a card in there. And then my scissors. Yeah. I got to buy this. Nice ghost. And let's zoom out. There we go. Looks like your first order for me. So sincerely hope that you enjoy everything that's in the box. Enjoy these treasures. Just let me know when you're ready for me to send this out, and I'll get this out as ASAP. I know a lot of you probably have seen when I put the tape on here, and some of you might know why I do it, but I just put the tape on there as a kind of backup in case the flap ever fails. Good to send. Perfect. I will get that out tomorrow morning. And ShipStation has changed their things, and now I have to weigh every single box that goes out. Round up 13 ounces. Actually, I'll round down. That's fine. 12 ounces. That's fine. How does it work here? Submissions, donations, you polish for hire. So yeah, Daniel, people can donate stuff. As of right now, I'm not taking on any commission work because I have a lot of stuff going on here, and I'll show you what I mean as far as like what I mean by a lot of stuff. I mean, it took me like a week and a half to finally get this finished. For the fire obsidian I did for our friend Johan, that took me like months. He sent that over for like in like I think February, March or April, somewhere over there, and it's taken me months to get around to it. And then I have Moroccan agates that I've had for much longer than that. So yeah, I put a hold on commission work for the time being. There's Tomcat Josh. But once things get settled and things change here, and then yeah, Ghost, this will go out tomorrow. Because the piece that I just did right for that, I worked on that on a live, and then Ghost adopted it after the fact. But yeah, in the past, for people that have sent me stuff to work on, I make sure to tell people, it's like, look, this could take a while for me to get done. So long as you're okay with that, you're not in a huge rush to get it, then yeah, I'll take it. And that will be the case going forward once things get done and get things get settled. I'm very picky in choosing the project that I take on, because I've taken on projects that took me more time to get done than I originally thought. And because usually when I quote something, I don't come back and I say, oh, hey, by the way, this is going to cost more. Usually when I quote something and I do the work, and even if it takes me too long to do, to the point where it's like I'm spent like hours and hours on it, yeah, it tends to hurt me more than I think. So, yeah, in the future, I'll have to figure out a way that's fair for everybody involved. Rock tumblers do work on obsidian. I think with like the rotary kind, you'd be best to use like the earlier grit stages, I believe, for the shaping, and then use a vibratory for the finishing stages. Because otherwise, it's just it's gonna hurt. And Reptile Z, hello. Yes, you had asked me a while back if you still had an open box. You do still have an open box. So yeah, Daniel, kind of what I'm doing here. See, all the rock shows James and I watch, and we love your lives. We love yours the best. Oh, thank you, Red Lady. I appreciate that comment. Thank you. Compliment. So a lot of you have seen this, but I'm working on trying to get a shed in place. Right now I'm waiting on the permit to be approved. But I'm aiming to do a separate workspace for my live sales and have display for all the crystals and stuff. Because right now, I am constantly moving these wire shelves every single day, and so I don't always work on stuff because of how much time I have to take just to organize so I can move around freely, relatively freely. Oh, hi there, Bob. So yeah, that's kind of the new space I'm looking at here. And I was at Home Depot earlier, and I was just kind of looking at prices and looking at different stuff. I'll show you here. I do this when I'm like if I'm working on a big project. Like I was looking at like the shelf brackets, so I'm looking to do like something like this. Like, so like see how these shelves light up like this. I want to do that, but the ones in the new space, I want to have 12 inches deep, and I think I'm gonna go with. I think I was gonna go with a lighter color board, and I say that because I was looking at the flooring. I also need to get a. Yeah, I was looking at the flooring, and I kind of like that lighter gray color. That kind of help hide scratches and hide dust and stuff a little bit better. So yeah, I was at Home Depot. I was doing some shopping around, just kind of get an idea of like how much roughly it's going to cost to do the inside. Roughly. Roughly is the key word in that sentence because I still have to figure out the insulation and what I'm going to do for the walls. And Red Lady's been a member for 11 months. Congratulations, Red Lady, and thank you for your support for 11 months. Much appreciated. There's Dead Wave. Hi there, Dead Wave. But, yeah, it smells like dinner's almost done. So I'm not going to work on this today. I might is the key word here. I might go live Wednesday to work on this. I accepted to take on this project a couple months ago before I officially said no more. And this one, you can see here a little bit of a dip. So I might have to figure out a way to do some blending for this one. So, but yeah, that is a rainbow obsidian. That's a Mexican obsidian right there. Oh, nice, Dead Wave. I mean, here, I'll get your thoughts really quick. As soon as I find a bare wall. Oh, there it is. That one's probably more exposed than the other one. Can I even get to it? Over there. Because the garage was not insulated before I moved in. None of it was. So we zoom in. That is what I have for the walls here in the garage. And I just went to Home Depot and I did that myself. And then my friend, when he insulated underneath the house, because he had to redo all the vapor barrier underneath. He's like, hey, since they're here, do you want me to just go ahead and insulate the ceiling? I'm like, sure, why not? So he did that. And River is, I don't know if you guys hear River, but she's being whiny today. What's the biggest piece of obsidian that I have ever seen? Hold on a second. Yeah, she's being whiny. I might have to leave. Red Light, thank you so much for the super chat. Where is the bell? The bell's over there. The biggest piece of obsidian I've ever seen. Yeah, think about that for a second. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Red Lady. I'm trying to think. The biggest piece of obsidian I've seen, like, I can't think where I've seen the biggest piece. I mean, even at Glass Butte, there's not really a whole lot of big pieces because anything that's super big, people have already taken off the land. Here, let me do this really quick. I like to do this. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There it is. Oh, I can't reply to. It won't let me reply to Red Lady's chat. Hold on. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Ah, here we go. Bingo. Got it. Thank you, Red Lady. It would allow me to reply on the tablet. And there's Bob's Rock. Now we're back. And we're back. Okay, cool. Actually, no, yeah, Tom Gad Josh. I think the biggest piece I've seen there may have been there, now that you said something. It's been a minute since I've been there. I've been wanting to go back. Ooh, you know what, Jerry? That's actually a good point. Technically, yeah, there's big pieces at Spencer. I was kind of thinking more of like solid black, like not really solid black, but you know what I mean, like the non-rhyolitic filled obsidian. Okay. Well, I love staying chat, everyone, but dinner is done, and I'm gonna go get myself some fed. You guys know what I'm trying to say. My words apparently don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to go get myself fed. So I might go live Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. So if you don't see me, I made a decision, but I'm gonna go have dinner, and I hope you all do the same, or have breakfast, depending where you're at in the world. And I will see you all relatively soon. So, bye everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and yeah, have a wonderful evening. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna show that one. There we go. Bye everybody. Boop. And